Hello,
Hi, hi
good
Raj. Can
evening,
you?
ma'am.
Very good evening.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing well,
That's
and
good.
I seek an apology from you because I
Because
lost that last time you shared something in chat box. I lost that link while watching cricket or doing something else, and I contacted the team, but somehow I got to know that there is no way to check the message after the session. So we can access the chat box during the session only. I
yeah,
would
but
like to ask that was related to some vocabulary or something. So if you
that was
remember,
related to simple words, how to use simple words in your communication, power of
yeah,
words. Even if you are
okay.
using simple words, they are also powerful the way they are spoken. Remember, we were talking
So
about
I thought that if I connect to you again, I would ask for that link again.
I have shared it in the chat box for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, so we were discussing last time about body language and power of words. So, if your body language is good with your simple language, also you can throw a good impact on people because 55% is your body language and 38% is your tone. And the power of words
Yeah.
are only and only 7% that you can
Right.
hold, right? Okay.
Right.
So let's talk about more today. So, how is your body language after that day? Were you able to make some changes?
Mm, I mean, the changes may be so negligible that I would not be able to think. I would not be able to evaluate myself. So you can say that. And
Okay.
I can share one thing with you that the way I have been taking sessions. So right now I'm taking sessions on three platforms, including Cambly, the where I talk to native speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of feedback that I'm getting, that has boosted my confidence to some extent. But at the same time, some session does not go that well, and there I got the feedback about my pronunciation and then the body language. So
Okay.
I feel that it's like we say that learning is a lifelong process. So you have to continue that. And I feel that I have been improving, but it's just that the improvement is so negligible maybe because I have already touched some level from where it is really tough to go ahead. That is
Mm-hmm.
another reason.
Okay. But I can see that you have understood the power of words because power of words
Okay.
refers to the transformative transformative effect that I can see that language can have on people and the world around us, of course. And I can see that change. I can still see, today your head is moving, your hand is movement.
Okay.
I can see those
Yeah.
movements. So, of course, like I said last time, your body language is important because words can inspire, motivate, and uplift individuals, leading to positive change and personal growth. But at the same time, what you say is not that important, but how you say it's extremely important. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
that's one which I wanted to explain you last time, and I could see the change. I have seen your other videos also, by the way. There is one tutor with whom you are continuously taking some sessions. I think I don't know which platform was that. I think
Okay.
Clapping maybe or
Yeah. It
Cambly.
is clapping.
Clapping
Uh,
maybe, yeah. I have
I have
seen
taken
your
some sessions. Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
Maybe they
Go
are both
ahead.
said. Okay, okay, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It is clapping.
Okay.
I mean, the
So
platform is clapping.
okay. So I have seen those one or two sessions, just initial bit, wherein I wanted to see how do you speak. So there you were fumbling, but you were pretty comfortable expressing yourself. Maybe they were old videos. I'm not very sure because I did not see the dates on those videos. But
Okay.
I really loved it the way you were trying to express yourself, and you were so free. Either they were pretty early morning sessions wherein you were fully awake and fully enthusiastic. That could
Okay.
be the reason, or probably the tutor was known to you. That could be one of the reasons which I could make out.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So today's topic is very interesting. Have you seen?
Mm, I haven't, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, I would have not booked the session had there been a slot with anyone else. So since it was you, I booked the session, even though I had to watch cricket.
Oh,
So luckily that cricket has already been over. And it's not over, but it's of course one-sided game in favor of India. So I can
okay.
attend this class
Okay.
freely. Yeah,
Okay. That's great. So today's topic is jobs.
right.
Okay. So my first question, why do you want to have a job? I mean, it's a very basic question, but it is still.
Okay. I mean, if I talk about personally, uh, I want a job because I want to take care the responsibility of my family and just to move ahead in life and do all those things which I have been deprived of till now. Like I could not chase my dream, so I want to follow all those things in rest of my life and enjoy those things. So I want to be in a position from where I could feel secure, I could take care responsibility of my family, and then enjoy my life.
Okay. Position. Position.
Possession,
Right?
yeah,
It sounds
possession.
as if it sounds possession. Possession means ownership, right? It
Okay,
sounds
right.
possession, but you are saying position, position,
Possession,
right? It's POSI.
possession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question. What is your dream job and why?
In the current setting, my dream job is to become a tutor and so famous so that I could uh, I could manage to make that money that is required for whatever I am thinking or I explained to you earlier. And in that way, I mean, making money is secondary thing. The first thing is I enjoy this job and I can put on my 100%, put forth my 100%, and that's why I I want to continue with this because I love this, and I'm pretty sure that whether it pays off for me in that way or not, on the bigger level, yet I would be able to manage and do something good with this.
That's really nice. You told me that you were not able to chase your dream. May I know what was your dream?
Like so many kids in India, it was becoming a cricketer.
Oh, you wanted to become a cricketer?
Yeah.
Ah, so did you play cricket in your school days or college, childhood, maybe national level, not national, but maybe state level, school level?
No, I haven't been fortunate enough to get that kind of facilities or the opportunities because the situation where I have grown up had no facilities of such kind, and that is the big reason why I couldn't chase it. But if I talk about playing cricket, I have been playing it ever since I was 5 or 6. So I used to play with my seniors, and then from there onwards, wherever I have got the opportunity, I have played it.
Okay, that's really great. Okay, so coming back to our topic then, do you think job security matters for you?
Personally, job security. Personally, it does matter for me as well. And if I talk about the society where I have grown up, job security is something uh, that is kept at highest level, and that is another reason why everybody wants to get a government job and to feel safe and secure because it is said that the uh, the tougher it is to enter a government job, it is easier to live a normal life there and continue the job. So that is the mindset. And because of that, I have had that kind of mindset for a longer time as well. But now I think that job security is something that can not only be associated with government jobs. It is about uh, feeling satisfied no matter which job you are doing. You feel satisfied, and then you should have confidence that with this job, not only with a particular company or whatever it is, but the kind of task you are doing, you can manage to get, uh, you can manage to survive. So if you have that much confidence, and I am looking forward to that.
Okay. Few words, Raj, if you don't mind, can I give you the feedback on few
Yeah,
pronunciation words?
sure. Yes, ma'am.
Um, grown up. Grown up? No,
Grown,
grown up.
grown up.
Grown.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce KEPT?
K,
EPT.
kept,
Kept. Kept? No,
kept,
kept. Kept.
kept.
No.
Okay.
How
Kept.
do you pronounce SAID?
Said.
Said? No, said.
Said. Okay.
SAVE is save. It's a long vowel sound because E is there in the end. So if you see, when you say cub and when you say
Okay.
cube, tub, tube, flat,
Right.
plate, the moment E comes, the long sound would come. But here it is
Yeah.
said.
Right.
It is SAVE,
Said.
right?
Said.
Said.
Said. Okay.
And how do you speak FEELING? How do you pronounce this?
Feeling.
Mhm. Feeling.
Feeling.
Double E.
Feeling. Okay.
Fill
Yeah.
is F I
Feeling.
double L, right? Fill is F
Right. Right.
I double L. Feel is F double E L. So let's say
Yeah.
fit, feet, slip,
Feet.
sleep.
Feet. Yeah. Sleep. Slip. Sleep.
Yeah,
Slip. Yeah.
sleep, right? How do you
Right.
pronounce one more word? Is there EASIER?
Easier.
Easier. Z,
E-
z.
Easier. Okay. So,
Very good.
so
Very good. Easier.
easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, it was a good
Yeah.
job. Um,
Okay.
Coming back to one more question, which is not there in these question set. Since you have not read it, so it does not make a difference. So I would like to ask you a question. You said everybody tries for government job, but now it is nothing the case. I mean, you were giving your example about it. So, what
Right.
fascinates you for government job? Don't you think so that once the person has government job, they don't feel like quitting the job? I mean, some people have done it in the past because of their dream career or something else. But I would like to ask you, don't you think so? Once the person gets into a government job, they don't feel like leaving that job and they just live that life without even fun or without any passion, or I would say without any interest sometimes. So, do you find this repercussion is there in your government job or in any government job?
Mhm. I could not get the use of repercussion here.
The question is, do you think government
I
jobs?
mean, yeah, I got a bit of that, but when you used that word repercussion in the last, I
o-
got a bit confused. I couldn't
Okay,
understand the use of this word.
okay. I am saying what are the opposites? Repercussions means consequences of being in government job. Because if you
Yeah.
ask me, I would never go for a government job because my life would become monotonous. I personally feel so.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, if I become a clerk somewhere, I would be happy that I have a government job. I am secure, safe. I can take my leaves. I can get pension later. But at the same time, my job is monotonous. I would not feel happy. So my
Right.
sense is that I'm looking at this point from that perspective. Don't you think so? Government jobs are monotonous, and later on, You feel that why did I even come in this section? Because now you cannot leave that sector, because with great difficulty you came to that sector. And later
Right.
on, if you decide to quit, there are so many things that you think before you actually quit that job. So it is not
Yeah, right.
easy for somebody to quit. So I am coming to that point. Don't you think so? Government jobs are not very easy to leave, and despite your interest.
Definitely. And that is what I was talking about when I said in the starting that in these areas, especially the northern part, Bihar and UP, people are more after this government jobs because they are not left with that many opportunities. The kind of study they get, they hardly read up to 10th and 12th, and after that, whenever they enter the graduation, at the same time, they know that they have to get a job to support family and somewhere, and the kind of mentality that is there among the lower middle class family, because they treat job security on the top, and they find government job e- easier option for that. And that is how, because of the mentality and because the place where I have grown up, I had that mindset as well. But now, after a few years, when I realized all these things, and this is what I have observed as well, that even the person who are in government job, they are not living their life the way they should have. Or I mean, their life is so monotonous, they hardly have anything to do in their life. They all the things that they are doing is making money and then spending them on their children. So their life is nothing. They are focusing on their children life. That okay, I have to give them a better education and all that. So that is also a life. I would not say that is not important, but of course, personally, they are not living a life. They are enjoy. I mean, they are working as a machine. Maybe sometimes I feel that as well, because there is a department in railway, like either guard or drivers. They work for 15 or 16 hours, and then they take the rest for another 15 hours. That's different thing. But there is no routine at all, and they are hardly able to do anything. But coming back to your real question, that it is hard to live. So the people, those who are getting these jobs, they get it after so much hardship, and they get uh, after getting it, they feel secure because the kind of uh, economical background they have been into, from there onwards, after getting a job, it is really tough for them to uh, forsake it or leave it and then start a new thing in their life, or maybe following their dream, because nobody has thought of becoming a clerk. Nobody can think of becoming a clerk. So even if somebody is working as a clerk, they had the dream of becoming an IAS officer maybe. But they did that because of the economical condition, and after that they got involved into that job and they couldn't study. So a few of people are there who, even after having a job, go for their dream job and work hard. So hats off to all of them. But those who are sticking with their job and unable to come out of that, they are unable to live a life. That's what I have observed as
Absolutely correct. And like I said, government job is often based on seniority and performances. If you talk about career growth and advancement, there is a hierarchy which is well defined. But
well. Right.
promotions might take longer to achieve, and that is the reason the job becomes monotonous. But in private jobs, it is faster, especially if a person is talented, proactive, adaptable. The person can grow faster than in the government industry. Also, I feel the
Right.
work environment is little slower, because government offices, as we know, that often they have a structure and they have a stable work environment, but the pace of work might be slower compared to the private company. So work environment is also a great, I would say, reason, or a big reason why the life becomes monotonous. That is one of the reasons. But how about work life balance? So in case if somebody is in government job, how would you like to comment on work life balance, that they can have a good work life balance than private jobs? What do you want to say about that?
So it depends upon the department in which somebody has got a job. So there are certain departments where it would be really tough to have a work-life balance. For example, in police sector or all the institutions like CBI and Narcotics Bureau, income tax. So these are field jobs. You 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 have sometimes you have to work for more than your working hours because of the particular case or something like that. And at the same time, if I talk about railway, I already explained you the kind of job are there, either the driver or guard or even the ticket collectors, because even they are always on the train. So it depends on the train journey. Sometimes they are for 12 hours, sometimes they are for 16 hours. So it becomes really tough. But there are certain 9 to 5 or 10 to 5 jobs, then there is a work life balance, and all those people, they are so sluggish even in their work, because the government department is notorious about these things like red tapism, and then of course the corruption in itself. And no matter which department you go to get your work done, you will have to exhaust yourself. I mean,
Mhm.
I have had a personal experience. I would like to share that as well. So
Mhm.
I would like to share the answer that I had gotten. I went for getting my elec election ID card. So the first time when I reached there, after searching that these are the documents that I should go with, and when I applied, I got to know that I have to come up with some other different uh, documents as well. So after 2 days, I arranged those documents and reached there. And with the same clerk, I reminded him all those things of the first day experience and submitted. He took that, and after that, I asked him that how much time will it take to uh, to me to get that ID card. So he answered, it can take either 7 days or a month, or maybe you will never get it. And I was so pissed off that day that what kind of answer is this? 7 days or 30 days, it is okay. But if I do not get it ever, then what is the point of coming? I mean, I went there 3 times. One time it was closed, and 2 other times I reached there and got my uh, registration done. But those 3 days, it took me almost more than 20 hours, and then I'm getting this kind of answer. So I was worried, and to such an extent that after that, I have never gone to any government office to get any of my work done. I just avoid that. What is the point of going unless I have any recommendation from somewhere where I know the some link that okay they will call the somebody. So after that kind of connection I go. Otherwise I do not.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing all this information with me. I just would like to bring up one concern here. Like you said about work life balance can be bad in government jobs, wherein we don't have, a regulated kind of working hours. But I think most of the government job often have, all kind of jobs often have regulated working hours, providing a better working life balance. Because I have seen lot of government job people, they are working 9 to 5, so it is providing a better work life balance. Over time, it is typically limited, like you said, in some kind of jobs, yes, of course, there is no time, there is overtime, and there is no schedule for duty. But I'm pretty sure there must be some schedule, but special task force and some kind of different cells, they have some different duties because crimes won't see the time. So in case if some
Right.
crime happened, they have to go beyond the time. So criminal
Right.
activities won't see the time frame before they occur. So,
Yes.
but in private jobs, work hours can be more flexible. And if I talk about the demands of overtime, longer working hours, they can be very common, depending what kind of industry and company culture you are following. And I think this is very common. So in government jobs, still we have some sectors, we have some sections wherein they have regulated working hours, providing a better work-life balance to all of the government employees. But yes, depending upon what kind of industry you have chosen, you need to go for, different kind of working hours.
Right.
You have used one word here, that you went with some document, then again you got to know that you have to come back with some other document.
Yeah, I was about to ask this as well. I mean, I think I should have not used that word. The
Which
pissed
word?
off, maybe,
No, you
or
have used the word come up with.
okay.
I had to come up with some other document, because come up with and come with, they are both phrases in English. They have different meanings altogether, and their
Yeah,
usage
right.
is
Of
different.
course.
Because come up with is like idea, some kind of solution, plan, suggestion. Okay, like I
Right.
came up with a
Right.
brilliant idea, right?
Yeah, I
Supposed
recalled it
to come
now.
with. Yeah, you were
Mm,
supposed to use come with, right?
yeah,
So
right.
accompany,
And
or you have to
and the
include.
word that I was saying, maybe I should not use it in formal setting. The
Of
pissed
course,
off.
I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what will you use instead of pissed off?
Uh, I was. I mean, I cannot get any other word right now. Maybe I.
I was
Mm,
upset.
yeah, upset.
I was extremely upset.
Right.
If you really want to show it, extremely upset can be the right word. Just last feedback. You were saying all these things. You were supposed to say all these things. Actually, you are using
All.
these, but pronunciation is coming as all these things.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
THSE, these.
These. These.
Yes. Yeah. And
Okay.
I think that's it. I think
Mm,
your pronunciation has a difference when you have to give short sound and long sound, like fill, feel, slip, sleep, fit, feet. I think these are the places wherein you need to just work. I think rest it was
okay.
good. You were great in explaining. Few of the words you have yourself picked it up, so that was really great. So if you have any questions
Okay.
for me, please go ahead.
I do not have any question in particular right now.
Mhm.
Uh, one thing I I got I was confused with seek. I seek an apology. Is it okay to say I apologize or I seek an apology?
First of all, tell me the word correctly.
Seek. SEEK.
So, how do you pronounce that?
Seek.
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 I
Seek.
seek an apology. Okay.
Right.
Both have the intention, intention, you are expressing your regret or, some kind of remorse. So, I seek an apology. It is, when someone is demanding an apology from someone. So, you can certainly say that I seek an apology for my behavior or
Yeah,
whatever.
this was the confusion. So if I'm
Mhm.
saying I apologize, it means I seek an apology is not a synonym here. These two
No,
are different things.
when you say I seek an apology, we actually look for an apology for someone else.
I mean, I demand an apology.
Yeah, for someone else, not for yourself.
Okay, right.
Okay. For example, my child has been misbehaved. So I will say, I seek an apology on behalf of my daughter's behavior. So seek an
Okay,
apology is used always, most of the times, it is used for like someone is demanding an apology from someone else. and the person wants the other party to apologize for their actions or words. And also you
Okay.
can look for an apology for somebody else also. It has like two different meanings. Okay, so you can
Okay.
seek an apology for your actions and behaviors, or whatever you have said, maybe your words or someone else's behavior. You can seek an apology. It's more formal way of saying the things, rather than
Yeah,
I
right.
demand an apology, like I seek an apology, rather than I apologize. I apologize, it's
Okay.
also a perfect way, it's a direct way to express the regret. That's it.
Right.
You take
Okay.
responsibility of your own actions. So in both way it is right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all for today, Raj.
Yeah.
I hope to see you again. Take good care of yourself. Good night, sleep tight, enjoy your
Same here.
match.
Have a nice time ahead and bye for now. See you in
Thank you. Take
another
care.
session.
Sure. And
Bye.
I hope you have taken that link now.
Yeah, of course.
You have. Okay. See
Yes.
you then. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.